Another hump day, so stand by for twang. Howdy and welcome back to the Bender Bunker in hump day twang lick lucky number 7. We're all the way up to 7. Seemed like we just got started. So we are basically midway through the point of February 2018. So I'm going to fire up the loop-de-loop pedal here. You can hear the backing track that we're working all the lessons on for this month that we have been working on already. This, what we're going to work on today is kind of a faux, I'll call it the faux steel. It's going to be definitely pedal steel influenced. It's going to be using a heck of a lot of the G string and the high E string together. And I'm going to go ahead and fire up the backing track. And once it goes through once, I'll show you what it is. All right, boys, take it away. So there you have it. We're doing all kinds of fun little faux steel action here with the G and high E string. And if that sounds good to you, go grab your guitar and let's get faux steel with it. All right, let's get rolling with hump day twang lick lucky number 7, the faux steel lick. And before we do, indulge me for just a minute if you would. I ask of you, I beseech thee. I want to share with you an influence on me, an influence on my twang playing. It might be a player you want to check out too. You probably already have. It's one great guitar player, Telemaster Pete Anderson, the original guitar player and producer for all those classic early Dwight Yoakam records. And, you know, he was really a gateway twang player for me. I mean, you actually, in terms of gateway twang licks, you've heard me speak of them directly in the past few lessons. Remember this one up here on the G and high E string? That's a direct cop from one Mr. Pete Anderson. And so, you know, he's a big influence on me because he would never really use a B or a G bender to my knowledge. He was always just working his hands on his Telecaster to get those faux steel licks, and it just had a lasting impact on me, and it's all over this lesson, so I'm just going to go ahead and cop to it. And Pete, if you ever see this video, thank you. Hopefully I made it my own, but you definitely got me started. Especially when I remember the first time I ever heard their cover of Little Sister, and he started doing that. All that stuff, and I'm like, whoa, stop it, you hurt my feelings. But it was very inspirational and led us to where we are today. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Also, one quick thing. Most of these lessons I put on my channel, I try to always perform with a pick in my pick hand. Why? Because I think when you get into hybrid and just fingers, you're alienating a lot of people that would like to take the lesson. But when I play naturally, I'm not putting a lesson together. I'm alternating between pick and fingers all the time. That just kind of goes with the style. And for this particular lick, I'm doing a very simple form of fingers, and I'm just doing my thumb and my index finger, and I'm anchoring my thumb on the G string, and I'm going on the high E on my index finger. And it's just kind of pinching like that, pinching and rolling them together. And that's what we're going to be doing in this lesson, because that's the way I performed it. So, again, I'm just pinching. I encourage you to try it on this lesson. If you don't really play that style, go ahead and try it on this lesson, because once you get into that and start developing that, your twang world opens up by a mile. Mine did, and I still remember it. I'm going to do a lesson on that in the future, but just trust me on this one. Try and go with me on this one. So here we go. This is basically the twang lick. Okay. So what we're doing up here, again, this is G string and high E string. Anytime you hear bending, it's just the G string, so don't get confused there. So we're going to start here with the G string on the 11th and the high E on the 12th. And then we resolve on the G string 2 down, in this case on the 9th. So that's a simple way to do it. I believe I was more staccato with it when I played the opening. But if you just want to do it simple till you learn it, just go. And move that whole shape down 2. So there we go. Again, it's just the G string and the high E in this sequence. Okay, that's the first half of it. Now this part. What we're doing there is we're sliding on the G and the high E to the 7th, and when we get there, we're bending up the G string pretty much a full step, bringing it back down, resolving on the G string on the 6. Which kind of sounds a little strange in isolation, I know, but it works in the lick. So next thing we do after that, and there's no bending in this part, but what that is the other shape I use a lot, which is the high E on the 5th and the G on the 6th. So we're kind of slide into it a little bit on that G string too. And then from there, we go down to the 4th, where the G and the high E are on the same fret, and then we bend on the G string. So all together. Now, if I had a G bender on this guitar, this would be kind of even a more fun lick for me, but I don't have it, so here we go again. Okay, so here it is from the top. By the way, that very last part here, if you don't want to do the high E for whatever reason, it still sounds kind of okay. To your choice. Got a little option there. So again, I'm going to do it this time a little bit staccato like I did in the opening. I'll try and move back so you can see my right hand now. So there you go. Now just kind of work those bends in your attack so you can make it sound as faux steel as possible. I'm going to go ahead and trigger the backing track, get us on out of here. I know I've talked a lot this time, but I did want to share some influences. I'll play the band out here, and we'll meet again same time, same place at Hump Day Twang Lick Central. All right, boys, take us away.